Now, we're gonna talk about something that I really don't do a lot, which is Marvel Legends. I will virtual review the Far From Home upgraded suit. Now, this is from the second Spider-Man movie from the Marvel or Sony/Marvel kind of thing. Of technically, he is owned by Marvel, but owned by Sony. Is confusing. Anyways, this is the black and red suit, which I do like how it looks. And this is very available. You can buy at your local Target, your local shopping centers, and X, Y, and Z. This is 25 bucks. I bought mine at my local Target. And I will say, it's only 25 bucks, but I wish it came with a little bit more of hands, but I'll get to that in a second. This suit is, I think, looks fantastic. I would like to get some more Spider-Man figures, especially some of the other suits. But let's take a close look of the accessories, posability, and price comparisons. Let's look. Let's take a close look at Spider-Man himself in the upgrade suit. The figure, I will say, fantastic looking. And I will say the stripes are really good on there. The fact that they did the stripes, but I really wish they did the webbing on it, like kind of the men correctly. But I can see why they didn't do that because this is a mass release, so it would take too much time to get it done. Articulation, fantastic. So it can stretch back that far for the arms. Can barely move that much forward. Arm fully stretched out that far. Double jointed arms. Sorry. The wrist is on. Well, it's just that. The head could look up that far up and look down that far, which is really good for range, actually. It is at the ball joint, actually, surprisingly. Sorry, I have that. The legs can kick up that far, actually, and the knees are double jointed. You do get a waist swivel, which is very clicky too. So I think it's a ratchet joint. The thigh does swivel too. The foot is on a pivot, so you get pretty much a good range actually. The body can crunch down that far, and you crunch up this far back. Really good. Our accessory wise is very limited too. I get why it's only 25 bucks. You're not paying 80 bucks. If I can make a mistake, this guy is real hard to stand. Sometimes it is really kind of nice to get done. So you do get web, which is I would say pretty decent looking. Pretty clear too, and you do get the tube and palm hands, the web shooting hands on both sides. That's all you get for accessories, so it makes sense if you're fairly limited. Now here's a model kit, the Gundam, the RX. Not that big, because he's only 6 inches. And here is a third-party prime I have. So yeah, now get to my final thoughts on this. I will say the figure is fantastic looking, and the fact that it really does have a lot of articulation, which makes sense. It is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man does need a lot of articulation because if you want to get him in certain poses, you would have to do that anyway. So yeah, but the problems are there. But I would say the problems are not that bad, and you do get a lot of range, so you can make them pose any way you like. I just really hope if they're gonna keep releasing some more other figures because I know in December they are releasing the Punisher from Marvel. Or sorry, from Daredevil Born Again, which I did pre-order actually. That I did pre-order ahead of time. Um, I will get that one back in December when it comes out, so I'm excited for that one. So yeah, it's really cool. We're getting a lot more figures. I know we did get Dunbolt characters also. I didn't pick those up. Not really my thing, and they're only 2 packs. So, and I don't think we even got all the characters. I'm be honest here. We didn't get Ghost. We didn't get a few characters in the movie. Which is kind of great to believe. You would think we would get the other somewhat other characters too, for the movie, but we didn't. But whatever. I will say it looks fantastic, and I do have the Iron Spider suit from the MCU. I will compare one to this one too, next month. So, what do you think? Would you like this figure? Like and subscribe, join the Discord. Everything should be in the description below of where I post everything. So, I hope you have a good day, y'all. Peace out.